Alright, if you guys are watching this, you can already tell by the title what we're about to get into today. We're going to expose the Illuminati and who they really are. But before we get to who they are, we're going to talk about their name so you can get a good basis on what we're going to talk about today, how today's going to go. So, in order to understand the Illuminati and the name, first we got to understand words and the concept of words. So, today's vocabulary, today's language came from the first form of language, which was symbolism. So symbolism is basically this right here, something meaning something else. So in our primitive state of being, we would see a footprint and we would say, oh, this footprint means this is around. Or, you know, in the military they have hand signals or whatever. Let's understand that these words that we put on concepts are only labels for how we've encountered them before. It doesn't really mean that it is the truth and it is the correct way to label this concept. Keep this in mind. And also, when we look at the word Illuminati, what is the root word in that? Illuminate. What is illuminate? Illuminate. Make something visible or bright by shining light on it. Light up. Think about that. While you think about it, let's get on to the intro. See you soon. I'm going to make this quick video on why I say the Illuminati isn't as bad as you guys perceive it to be. And when I say this, I'm not saying that there isn't anybody controlling the minority, as they call us, but I'm gonna tell you who I believe it really is. So this is the symbol that you guys say is the Illuminati, a triangle with an eye in it. Okay, what does this eye mean? We'll figure that out. So if this is supposed to depict the Illuminati and their purpose, let me break it down for you. What is a triangle first? So a triangle simply is the world's strongest shape. Why is it the world's strongest shape? Because it has the least amount of breaking points. It is the most simple shape. So it's so strong because if you press down on it, it will give this way to balance out. If you press this way, it will give on these two areas, so it'll balance out. Press down here, give in. Press over here, give in. So it always has lenient room to balance out itself. This is why the triangle is so stable. This is why we have pyramids. Okay. Let me break down the triangle in terms of consciousness. What the triangle means in terms of consciousness. All right. X-axis consciousness, y-axis knowledge, and then so what are the limits? This is the point I'm trying to make, and I want you guys to understand. There is nobody on this earth who has known everything that there is to know. I say Albert Einstein is one of the smartest people that ever walked this earth, Plato, Socrates, but even they have not known everything that can be, that is, and that was on this earth. So past, present, and future. They don't know 100% of the knowledge of past, present, and future. I don't, you don't, nobody ever will. So with that being said, there is no limit to knowing that we know yet. You don't get to a point of knowing everything and be like, oh, I know everything. No, because in knowing something, you got to know smaller things. So knowing is infinite. So let me break this down right now. Your knowledge in terms of positive and negative infinity and knowing, you can know things that can help people, which is positive infinity, positive knowledge, or you can know things that can hurt people, negative knowledge. You know how to grow and you know how to decay. Okay, knowledge is an implication. It's a tool. It's a tool that you use, so it can help or it can hurt. Okay, keep that in mind. Then consciousness. consciousness is positive and negative in itself because it's always balanced. And you may be lost right now, but I promise it'll make sense in a second. So boom, positive and negative consciousness. Let me move this right quick. Alright, so if this is 0, this is why y'all should have paid attention to math class, because now it's about to kick y'all in the butt. This is your 0, 0 point. Point of vortex point, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so this triangle right here. This triangle can really go on to infinity to the left, on to infinity to the right. It can go up into infinity. Its base can be down in infinity. It could be whatever. And just like I explained last time, this is so it could go on to infinity because this is just a scale of itself. This can be a smaller portion of itself, of a bigger picture. Okay, I hope I'm not losing you guys. Remember I said this last time, because since triangles are just smaller or bigger versions of themselves, you don't know which one you're looking at, the smaller or bigger version. Alright, this looks horrible. This looks terrible. It's not equal, that's why. But yes. So, and this is why the pyramid is so stable. It has, if the triangle is the most stable structure, it has triangles here, triangles here, triangles on this side, triangles on the back side. Even has a square on the bottom, which is also the next most strongest structure. Then it has this triangle is made up of smaller triangles. This triangle is made up of smaller triangles. But do you see what I'm saying? The triangle isn't a bad thing. When Jay-Z throws it up, he's saying he's structured. He's saying he's built his empire. This can be your empire. And then, okay, where does the I come in? So in terms of people and knowing, this tends to be from here down under. This is the minority, right? This is what they call us. And then from here to here, this is middle class, ain't it? Alright, that's the middle class. And then what is this? The higher class. But the higher class is exactly what the name suggests. They are higher in knowledge, and then their consciousness is acute to a point. So remember when I said earlier that I said consciousness is always balanced, is always positive and negative infinity. So with that being said, you want to tune in your consciousness, okay? That's why we meditate, because our consciousness is everywhere, all over the place. Our aura is just going crazy. We meditate to tune in our consciousness and bring it to a point of being that will make it most efficient, right? And then our knowledge, we want to heighten our knowledge. So we want to tune in our consciousness and heighten our knowledge. If you do that, you get a triangle. Alright? Now think of it like a spear. Not a sphere, a spear. Boom. So a spear. In a spear, the point is always leading. It's always cutting. It's making the initial point of injection. This part right here, right? So this is the higher class. The higher class basically tells the middle and lower class where to go. They make the rules. They have the money. They are controlling the world because they go in first. We go in last. We go in second and last. So yes, there is people. Yes, there is people at the top who are controlling us, but they're only controlling us because they have the money. If we knew how to use the money, how to gain wealth, gain knowledge and credit and stuff like that, we will be up here. We would be the Illuminati. Okay? This would be us. You would be here. Jay-Z is throwing this up because he's made it. He's feeling good. He's at the higher class. He's using his third eye. Your third eye is here. Okay? I wish I could copy and paste. Your third eye is at the top of this pyramid. That is how you get the Illuminati symbol, okay? So, yes, the Illuminati is just the higher class, and they get to decide what information goes down. They get to decide the direction society goes in because they have the most money. Did you know that when the economy is going in a recession or depression or something, they take more money from the rich people to give to the lower class to balance out the economy? So with that being said, they get tax breaks, they get benefits from that, from helping the world, since they have majority of the money. Okay? And I just went through all of this, and I want you to know none of my videos are scripted. I just go off of what I know. I don't plan what I'm gonna say ahead. I just press record and I just go. So if you learned something today, please comment so other people can see it. Please like so your friends can see it, and hopefully they learn something. If you learn something, let me know. DM me. If there's another topic that you want to talk about, that you want me to talk about, let me know. DM me. Alright? That's all I got today. Peace and love, family. Let me know what you think. Alright?